Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm William Strife and this is my Fallout 3 playthrough. Just to remind everyone, this is the vanilla version of Fallout 3, no DLC or extended content is installed, and I have visual modifications running to just enhance the look of the game, but all of the actual gameplay content has remained untouched. If you want to know more about the mods that I have installed, I'll have a separate video up that will detail all of the modifications I'm running. And the final thing to mention is my character is big gun centric with an emphasis on having a low repair skill for enhanced difficulty. So, with all of that said, I hope you enjoy the play. Okay, this is the Citadel just to my left. The remnants of the Pentagon, if I'm not mistaken. Hooey. Need to head out to... How far is it to get to the metros to head into DC and GNR? What are we looking at? Oh, geez, that's a long way away. Farragut West Metro Station. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to fast travel it out there, because I've already been to the metro, I just haven't gone through it. Whew. Okay, now... Well, what's going on with the compass? Am I supposed to go to the metro, or is it somewhere close I'm supposed to go? Friendship Heights, GNR Building Plaza? Well, I guess I'm supposed to go through the metro. I don't know, I play through the main quest in this game so little. Of all the hours I've put in, the main quest is the least bothered thing that I mess with. So... Let's see. More money. Got some bottle caps. Metro ticket and some cigs. Is there something around my compass? You know what? I'm not going to bother with it. As long as they don't bother me first, I'll mind my own business. Whatever the heck is lurking down. Ooh. Hello. Okay, let's activate Mr. Robot. See if we can do it. Very easy. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's try this. Oh, you gotta be... Oh. Pure luck. Okay. Oh, holy. Okay, sweet. Metro protection escalators. Failure call maintenance surface. Failure call maintenance. Activate the Protectron. And I leveled up. Isn't that fantastic? Alright. Now, just like normal, I increase most of my skills 5 points at a time. Just because I'm interested in remaining well-rounded, even though I have my specializations. Put 5 into lockpick, 5 into medicine, and we have 1 left over. Let's put that into science. Now that I have a high enough science skill, I should be able to take the cyborg perk. Yep, sure enough, cyborg. Let's take that. Booyah. Let's let a little Protectron here activate.
Metro security protocol initializing.
Oh.
Station security grid offline. Metro Central not responding.
Yep, that's
Threat level Omega. Lethal
boy.
force authorized.
Omega, last line.
Move along, please.
And he's not going to try to kill me because I already have a metro ticket in my inventory. It's an important little detail to keep track of. He'll do his patrol and kill some of the rodents that are no doubt down here. Maybe some super mutants as well. I don't know what exactly is going to be around the corner. Further up. Just finish looting things back here. Railway spikes. A metro ticket. A lot of metro tickets in these offices. Pre-war money. I don't think that there's anything else back here for me to loot. All the same, I'll just double check. Oh, bottle caps. 10 millimeter. Here we go. Bottle cap. I'm not gonna bother with that. It's empty. It's empty. Nope. Okay, I'm done in here. Let's go around the corner. What type of havoc has this robot begun to wreak? And... ew. Ugh. It's creepy. Garbage can. More cigarettes. Who throws cigarettes away in the garbage can? You've got to be pretty desperate to quit if that's something that you're doing.
Move along, please.
I'm doing that, Mr. Protectron. Detergent. Ooh, turpentine. And a tin can. I'll take those. Toilet with a skull in it. What's over here? A trunk? That's empty. Great. And the desk is empty too. Not much of anything in the lines of loot back here. Whoa! Oh, crap. Nope. Here we go. Jeez. You make me cut you twice? What a waste of energy. Ooh, hey. Lawnmower blade, this will come in handy. From the parts that I picked up in the library, I should be able to create another shish kebab now, because the one that I have is seriously running out of durability. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to take. I should have all the... ooh. Sounds like there are ghouls up here. Oh, it's this place. They're locked behind that gate. I'll just pop in here. There should be some good loot in these cabinets. Or the drawers, maybe? No. Not finding much of anything. Desk is empty. The fridge is broken. First aid. Not really interested in the access terminal. Let's just pick the lock here. And, oop. Come on. Tap. Tap, tap. There we go. Nikola Tesla, laser pistol, firearms protocol. I'm not going to bother with the note. But I do have a good firearm. Probably not even going to use it, just sell it off. Okay. Let's just take this. Now that I have the key, open that up. There we go. Corpse face barbecue. Nothing like burning zombies to death. Bunch of ferals. Always seem to have plenty, a decent, you know, decent enough loot on them. Before I go that way, I'm going to just check down here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, got some bottle caps. And, ooh, hello. Average lock. Let's see if we can open this up. And there we go. Oh, it's a supply closet. Good loot. Frag grenades. We've got 10 mil rounds, railway spikes, missiles, a big guns book. I think that was a big guns book. Some pre-war books. That's definitely worth the money, or the time. And an assault rifle and 2 10mm pistols, which was completely worth my time. I'm glad that I checked down there. No, this is the way that I need to go. Hooey. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these tunnels should deposit me in Chevy Chase. Okay, save before I go through the door, just in case it crashes. And it didn't crash, thank God. Okay, more railway spikes and a metro ticket. Jeez. It's this way to the GNR outpost, which is where I want to go, but just because I'm an incessant explorer, I just want to look at all of the nooks and crannies. I'm gonna look around, go the wrong direction, as it were. Take a trip down this tunnel first. See if there's anything that I might want to keep. Gotta watch out for traps. That time that I went to meet the family and triggered several different traps is still fresh in my mind. And oh crap. Oh, dead. Oh yeah. Now all I have to do is burst through the wall. Be the Kool-Aid man. On that note, have any of you ever really thought about it? About how the Kool-Aid man bursts through someone's wall? That's not really something that a spokesperson or a mascot does. That's something that, like, a horrific killer does in a horror movie. And for that matter, have any of you noticed that the Kool-Aid man is full of red Kool-Aid? What if it's not Kool-Aid? What if he's actually a pitcher full of blood? Ow! Ah, stupid ghoul. I don't know. A little bit of useless banter there. Okay, I've found a station. I'm starting to feel that this is one of the metro tunnels, one of the metro systems that's a lot larger than I want to bother with exploring right now. Yeah, the tunnels over there go further back. And up here... Whoa! Jeez, where did he come from? Cripe. Catch me off guard. Who decided to burn all of the, barriers? Quantum. Oh. Well, a wastelander. I guess this was some sort of, hideout. Or, shelter. I think... Let me just check the local map. Yeah, this is the completely wrong direction. There's no way that I'm going to just, you know, search this place, find everything, and make it out. So I'm just going to head back. Hooey. Okay, that's where I killed the ghouls. Just keep following the tunnel, and I'll be able to head to the GNR outpost without any significant problem. Oh, yeah, this is the way. Jeez. And, I guess it's this way. I don't know, I feel like I should really know, how to get to, the GNR Plaza like the back of my hand, considering how long I've played the game, but considering that I never really bothered with the main quest. And they go down really fast after you get 100 big guns and the Pyromaniac perk. There's 2 rad roaches. Get rid of these. Not gonna bother with the epic squish from VATS. Lots of ferals down here. Take these out one by one. 2. There are probably more upstairs. Just take it all. Not going to bother searching too thoroughly. I just kind of want to get out of here. I don't know. There's sometimes that I'm in a mood to search the metro tunnels. And now that I know that I'm not going to search the entirety of this metro, the desire is kind of gone to be thorough. Oh, geez. What happened to this one? Well, whatever. Let's see. Rad roaches. They know when to run away. Some Nuka-Cola and bottle caps. Don't forget to check the trash can. Nothing. Okay. This should be Chevy Chase. Yep. Okay. So, here I am. I should be able to get to the GNR Plaza just through this little blown out building straight ahead. I know that there's some sort of a surprise waiting for me, though. What a horrible way to go. Whew. He did not want to go down. And I think I set myself on fire as well. Okay. Now... Bed... Whoa! Dude, watch where you're shooting.
That's how we do it in the Lions.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid.
Wait, who the hell are you people?
I'm Sentinel Lions of the Lion's Pride, with the Brotherhood of Steel. Don't worry, we're on your side. At least I hope so.
Right. You mentioned something about Galaxy News Radio?
There aren't a lot of safe places in the ruins right now, but the Galaxy News radio building is sort of our port in the storm. Unfortunately, the building's been hit pretty hard lately. We're their backup. So if there are no more questions, we really need to move out.
Not like I'm in your way.
Watch yourself out there.
Red, on me. You're doing fine. Just follow my lead. No dead heroes today, okay?
Not entirely certain of how I feel about the Brotherhood of Steel. I mean, they are fighting for a good cause, I can
What's the situation?
say that much. Ooh, nice shot.
All clear, Sentinel. 5 mutants released from their torment. The rest are keeping their heads down.
Good. Jennings?
Negative.
A new recruit?
Just a stray we picked up. The one that blundered into the uglies over on 42nd.
Welcome.
All right, it's the usual drill. Redden, you just do whatever Paladin Vargas says and keep your mouth shut.
Yes, ma'am.
Hooah. Just take all of that.
Welcome, friend. My brothers may
Oh, crap.
be gruff, but they will lay down their...
Oh, boy. Bats time. Let's get rid of these. There's one. What the hell happened to that grenade? Okay, let's try this again. There's one. That's probably gonna hit the car. Yeah, it hit the car. Now it's going to... Ow. Oh, wow. Okay. He's dead with that one. There we go. Yeah, you look out. You look out because I blew your leg off. Just take what he's got. I can definitely use the weapons here because I can repair them. Let's see if we can get through this window up here. Can I? Nope. I fell short of it. I think I took a little bit off of them. Maybe. Do this manual. Totally missed. No, that I missed so bad. That's it. One more time. You know, that's good enough. Oh, hey, they just killed him. All right. There should be a couple more of these muties inside of the building. Let's make certain to clear them out properly. Here we go. One.
2 arms, brother.
And that's it for the pineapples. Oh, jeez. Lions, you think you could choose a better position? Time to taste some vengeance. There's one. There's another. He's up there. There we go. Got rid of him.
Okay. The outpost is just to the south of us. Colvin, you're the eyes. Vargas, Redden, secure this building.
Come with me if you like. We'll have the best view.
No thanks. I think I'll take a ground view. I'm not a sniper in this experience. Hopefully they won't start the fight without me, because I want to finish looting this building first. Oop, wrong thing. Nah, not enough nuka grenades. Let's just, the flamer isn't gonna do the job, I think. I'll probably have to use vengeance, but, I'm gonna go through the ruins completely first. Empty, empty. Oh, crap, they started without me. Well, that's fantastic, man. Just really wondrous idea. Just hop this wall. Ugh, I'm so slow. Okay. Take one out. Take 2. There we go. Kill them all. Discover the GNR building plaza. Now...
So, how did I do, Vargas?
Okay, there we go. I can move. Most of you know exactly what's going on. So now... Just finish looting really fast.
Yeah, we'll see. Now knock that off.
We're clear out
You're
here.
wasting
Stand
ammo.
down.
Come on, we just kicked their asses.
Who else?
There we go.
We need to
Always
sweep
comes
the
my
area.
mouth to send the best.
You think those were all the...
Let's take all of this.
You take the east
Just
side.
want a good vantage point because most of you know exactly what's about to happen.
Once we're inside, then we'll celebrate.
Now you're talking.
I can't turn down an opportunity to use a fat man. This thing is pretty broken, though. So I don't know if it's going to work. Redden is dead. Red dead Redden. Blown up. Oh my god. One bit of health short. Great. I didn't kill it in one hit. That sucks. Oh, wait. Okay, well, I killed it anyway. That's what counts. Take almost out of this. Don't want the leather. Pulse mines. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I looted all of these. Lions?
It's not your fault, Vargas. Redden was good enough for the Pride, and she proved it here today.
Yeah, I know. God damn it!
When we get back to the Citadel, I'll talk to the scribes. Let it be chronicled that Paladin Redden passed her test.
Where has...
Let's see if they've got
What's... Where is what's left of Redden? I'd like to see what she was carrying. She's not going to need it anymore. I am so disrespectful of the dead. She just died and I'm looking for her body. Well, it's not clearly obvious where it is. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for what's left of her. If I can't find it, then oh well. It's not like I really need the supplies, I'm just being greedy. Not back here. Nah. No, not here. Forget it. Let's just head up.
See the
Oh,
outcasts do that.
just a normal paladin. Take the holotag. If nothing else, I'd like to find her just for her holotag.
That was some nice shooting.
Oh.
Taking out a behemoth single-handed.
Well, thank you. I practice. Even though I've...
Think of breaking into that.
Sorry. Didn't think about breaking in.
Looks like it's all clear. Unlocking outer doors.
Alright, just what I wanted. Now let's head on in. Don't forget to save first. I'd hate to have to re-experience those encounters. Hooah! Inside of the GNR building. Let's see. Hello?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Knight Dillon. If there's anything you need here, I'll try and help.
Okay. Can you tell me what this building is for?
You got a Pip-Boy. Tune into Galaxy News Radio and listen. It's the only radio station in the capital wasteland that really tells it like it is.
Okay. I need to talk to Three Dog.
You can head right on up. He's waiting for you.
Alright, I'll just head on up then.
Just stay out of our way and everything will be fine.
Can do, man. Can do, Dylan. Alright, let's see. I think I can take... Yeah, I can take most of the supplies here. I'll just take all of it. Anything in the loo? Hello? Nope. Garbage is empty. Toilet bowl is mucked. Nothing. Destroyed. Destroyed. Ugh. Okay.
Overripe mute fruit.
Yes, that
Here we go. More first aid supplies.
can only hope to be as good as you someday.
Thanks, brother.
Not everybody can be a good shot.
Great
Some. Oh wow. Even the Brotherhood of Steel understand the importance of darts. They keep them in ammunition boxes. Never would have pegged them for that, considering their love for energy weapons. Anyways, let's
Welcome to the GNR garrison.
let's talk to Sentinel Lions.
Enclave strength is at 100%. They're getting reinforcements from somewhere, but we still haven't determined the location of their headquarters.
That should give the boys
That's
at Lost
problematic.
Hills something to think about.
I
Hello?
guess it's my turn to thank you. Anyway, the area's secure, so you're free to talk to Three Dog if you need to.
Yeah. Sorry about Redden.
She died well. In the end, that's all that really matters.
Right. Is there anything else you can tell me about GNR?
Well, the Brotherhood needed a secure outpost, and the guy who runs the radio station needed to not get his head ripped off by super mutants. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Three Dog is the man in charge. He keeps that signal broadcasting pretty much single-handedly. He's, interesting. I'll give him that much.
Thanks for the info. I think I'll go have a word with him now.
Watch yourself out there.
Righto. Let's see. Sensor module. Didn't mean to take the Wonder Glue, but not gonna bother trying to put it back. Empty. Lockers are all empty. Foot locker is empty. Is there anything in here that has items in it? How about this desk? Ooh. A carton of cigarettes. I can do that.
Let's see the outcast do that.
Okay, yeah, I know. You've got a thing for hating the outcasts, I know. I'm completely full up on inventory space, so
Not bad at all.
don't call me kid. Let's go up and talk to Three Dog now. Should be just up those stairs. Ooh. Everything's stealing here. I do need to rebalance my karma. So I have no problem with doing a little bit of looting where I can't be seen. And, ooh, you can see me there. I've got to be quiet. I got to be stealthy. I got to take what I can while he's not... Well, he can't see me. Not while. Need to work on my English. Bleh. Okay, let's talk to Three Dog now.
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old Dad, huh? Met him already.
What's up with the flashy introduction?
Hey, when you're in the good fight, you gotta give it all you got and never ever hold back. Always dazzle them, I always say. Always dazzle them and spread the word.
Hey, whatever you want. I'm just looking for my dad.
Hey, not everyone's cut out for bigger and better things. Sometimes the smallest roles in the good fight are the most important. But enough of that. If it's your dad you seek, then I will abide.
Wait, why do you trust me so easily? I've never met you before.
The fact that the Brotherhood let you get up here tells me you're alright with them. That, and your dad seemed a decent enough guy. Besides, you're giving off a pretty sweet vibe right now. Maybe we can help each other out. But enough yakking. Tell me why we're talking.
Well, you clearly know something about my dad's whereabouts.
You want to find your dad. And it just so happens his location is known to yours truly. He was here at Galaxy News. We had a great conversation. He's a real stand-up guy. If you want to know more, you're going to have to contribute to the good fight.
Look, Three Dog, if I find my dad, maybe he can help with the good fight.
Well, your dad is some sort of scientist type. Some kind of egghead or something. You really think if you find him, he'd help our cause?
Oh, I know he will. He's always talked about doing what's right. In fact, that might have something to do with why he left the vault.
When your dad passed through here, I spent a good long time talking to him about all kinds of stuff. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo which didn't make much sense to me. Something about a Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then, he left in a hurry.
Well, alright then. Rivet City it is. Thanks, Three Dog.
Goodbye. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there, and watch yourself. Don't forget about your promise. Make sure your dad knows about the good fight.
Whatever you say. You have your problems, I have mine.
Hey, not everyone's cut out for bigger and better things. Sometimes the smallest roles in the good fight are the most important.
You don't seem like you have much to offer if you spend all your time up here.
Hey, I may be the biggest mouth in the capital wasteland, but I've also got the biggest ears. All sorts of people pass through our little oasis in the rubble and tell all sorts of interesting things. You want to know something? Ask, and we'll work it out.
What could I ever do for you? You seem to have everything you need.
I have the name and the talent, but what I don't have are people to run out and do the stuff I need. Sure, the Brotherhood watches over the place, yeah, but that's all they can spare. Galaxy News needs a doer, someone who can go out there into that wild, woolly world and get shit done. So you game?
We might have a deal if you can make the trade fair.
I hear things all the time. Most things aren't useful, but once in a while, something will sneak up behind your girl and lift a dress. Consider this your lucky day. I just so happen to know the location of an old military weapons cache untouched by time. If you want to know more, you're gonna have to contribute to the good fight.
Well, lucky for you, I'm ready for anything.
Good, because this isn't gonna be easy. Galaxy News Radio is my baby. I love it, I feed it, I keep it changed. But there's one problem. No one outside of DC can hear her cry. You see, some brainless super mutant thought it would be funny to shoot at the shiny round thing on the Washington Monument.
Oh, great, I can see where this is going.
Yep, that shiny thing was our broadcast relay. Now it's Swiss cheese. Without it, our broadcast range is quite limited. Of course, the factory that made the relay dishes is long gone, leveled, as in, we're never gonna scavenge that part again.
This is starting to sound pretty risky.
It is risky. I would never lie to you. But there's something behind those eyes of yours that screams, I'm the one who can get shit done. Your dad had that same look in his eyes, too. That's why Three Dog's helping you.
Alright. So I suppose you have a plan or solution.
One of the Brotherhood guys that passed through here mentioned seeing a dish in one of DC's old museums. It's the dish off the old Virgo 2 lunar lander in the Museum of Technology. I want you to get it, and bring it to the Washington Monument to replace the bad one. That's it.
Classic. A simple task that's not easy to do. Alright, Three Dog, I'll get the dish for you.
I sure know how to pick 'em. You're gonna be the best thing that ever happened to Galaxy News in a long time. If you need any more info, I'll be here waiting for you.
Okay, now that all of that selling is done, I think... Clinic. Where is the, I'll just go in through here. The science lab. I can never... It's not actually properly marked in all the parts of the ship, but I'm certain I'll find it. I've been around here long enough, back and forth up and down these halls.
Okay here.
Good to know. Science lab. Here we go. All right, let's have a chat with scientists. See if they know anything about about where dear old dad is, as Three Dog put it.
Hey there.
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
Well, aren't you peachy?
What do you want?
Lee?
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
You knew my parents. Is there anything you can tell me about them?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
My dad. What was he like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again.
I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did she die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
No hard feelings. I never knew her anyway.
I'm sorry you never had the chance to know her. She was a good woman.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father. It's clearly the reason why he left the vault.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just... too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Well, why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Well, on the note of my father, I'm looking for him. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Things weren't so simple in the vault when he left, so I followed to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
Really? Could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is this old lab?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Caution to the wind in this situation. I've spent too much time looking for him to stop now. Is there anything that you can do to help me?
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry.
Come on. Isn't there anything you can do to help?
I suppose I can spare a few stim packs. It's not much, but it might make things easier for you.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. I'd best continue my search now.
Good luck finding your father.
Oh, hey. Okay, I think that's all of them. Jeez. I don't think that there's anything actually useful out in this part of the facility. Just, take a step back. Ooh, whiskey. Just checking, here we go. Some ammunition. First aid. These rooms, around here have plenty of stuff. Assault rifle. Ant meat. Where'd you get that from? little bit of food, 32 rounds and whatnot, 10 mil, 32, scrap metal. I just love looting. It really is one of the big reasons why I keep coming back to these games. Just the fact that, you know, there's so much stuff to take and do with it, and just it makes me giddy. Oh, someone already looted the safe. Great. This is the gift shop, right? Okay. So there should be some tapes or something left behind sitting around here for me to pick up. Just don't know where any of them are. Can't remember off the top of my head. That's empty. Do we have in the desk? Nothing. It's empty. Whoa. Thought I got all of you. Come on. There we go. Starting to kind of run low on flamer fuel. Only have 164 more past what's in the immediate tank. Memorial Rotunda. Okay, there should be some more uglies in here. Just blow them up. There's one. And one hit. Yeah, that's how we do things. Alright, there we go. Is there another one around back here? Is he upstairs? Yeah, he's upstairs. I see him. There's nothing to take over here. So, just loot you. Pretty stupid super mutant. He couldn't tell that I was here after I blew up his friend. Oh crap, man. I didn't kill him. Okay. Try this again. And oh man. Alright, one more try to do this. Got a better angle this time. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Not quite as good as that one time that the raider screamed, "Oh shit!" and then, you know, was cut off by her legs being destroyed. Aha. Holotapes. I'll listen to these in order once I pick them all up.
I am at a loss. My beloved wife is gone. In her place is my son, small and helpless. As much as this place means to me, as much as it meant to Catherine, this is no place for an infant, especially an infant without his mother. It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both internally and externally. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations have gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I regret that it has come to this. I know that if I leave, our work may come to an end. Madison has never been on the best of terms with the Brotherhood. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, she'll tolerate none of them. If she's the one dealing with them, who knows what will happen? It breaks my heart to go, but I must put the needs of my child before my own. Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my son is a grown man, handsome, intelligent, confident, just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore. So here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running. but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. And here I come again, a very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this. Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Vault-Tec facility, after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Vault-Tec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office I first learned of Braun's involvement in Vault-Tec's social preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality. I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close, but that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Okay, so completely done with searching through all of that crap. What do I do now? Well, it's up to the point in the story where I can definitely go through the trouble of tracking down dear old Dad. But I think what I'm going to do instead is take a small detour and head into the guts of DC. After all, Three Dog did need some help, and he's got a much better reward for me this time around than if I had failed the speech check earlier. This way, he'll give me access to some useful supplies. So the way I see it, I might as well head out to the guts of DC and help get Galaxy News Radio back up and running. So, I guess it's off to the horrors of the metro tunnels, but I'll make a quick pit stop in Rivet City before I head that way.